Welcome everyone, you're watching Girl Talk. I'm your host Anna Karina, and today's episode will be featuring actresses Hannah Madison and Lauren Robinson of the hit Dogtoon Media show Marissa and Rocco. And what's the girl world without a little friendly competition, right? So we'll be having them participate in a celeb game of knowledge and see who wins, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before those shenanigans, I'd like to introduce our panel for today. First, we have IT lead recruiter Lauren Boberski, who's recruiting by day and sassy co-host by night.
Third time's charm. Thanks for having me.
She's still here. We love her. Next, we have Louis DeArmas, sketch comedy writer / actor, and we haven't scared him away. So
soon. In the process, actually. Yeah, I'm leaving right now.
And next we have aspiring writer and, as she put it, painfully unemployed, Krista Tierney, my dear friend. So if anyone wants a writer, hire her on the spot. She'll take it.
Please. Thank you.
So guys, thanks so much for coming again. I love you on Girl Talk. Wouldn't be #Girl Talk without you.
I'm excited.
Thanks,
So
Anna.
we're gonna jump into our stories. Got some good ones this week. So number one, a man known as a serial tickler has been breaking into off-campus Boston College students' home and terrorizing them by tickling their feet and escaping before they wake. Funny story, Lauren and I actually lived on the street. They called him the Kirkwood Tickler at the time, and we lived on Kirkwood. And people used to say it was a myth. Now it's a real thing, and BC officials and Boston officials are all over it. What is going on?
I'm so confused. I didn't realize this was a thing. I don't know if it's because I didn't go to BC or I have not been in the area.
You're not in the bubble.
I'm not, yeah. I'm not in a circle, the inner circle.
You're quite lucky.
But it was like a myth before it became a real thing now?
Well, it was a myth in the idea that people would come up to you and be like, "Oh, did you hear about Charles? Like, he got visited by the tickler."
He got
and
tickled.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And then they'd be like, "Yeah, no, he like was tickling my feet, and then I woke up and I was like, whoa."
Who's
then he
gonna
left.
believe that? A man who won't kill anyone or rob anything,
kill.
but just go into people's houses.
Can't trust a man that won't kill
You
anyone.
can't trust that. I read, like, not the Kirkwood serial killer, no, the Kirkwood Tickler. It's so weird. And apparently, okay, there's been rumors that like people have seen him. He's like kind of getting off to the tickling, kind of like a peeping Tom situation. So he's clearly deranged in some way, but he is out there.
Right, because I was wondering what kind of pleasure he gets from that. Like, why is that something that he enjoys? Like tickling, just that's it,
Foot
just
fetish.
tickling.
And boys and girls.
Yeah, he
Boys
doesn't
and
seem to
girls.
discriminate on anything.
No.
Just basically the neighborhood. That's just he likes the neighborhood.
And he'll escape down the stairs. So the recent person who saw him said he felt his feet being tickled, and then he looked up, and the man had fallen down the stairs, but managed to still make it out. So he hears a yell. So it's like a tickle, and then a yell, and then a fall down the stairs, and then an escape.
Would no one chase after him?
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
A couple of the guys who have said to have seen him have said, "Oh, I got out of bed and I ran out after him, but he was gone before I could get
Like
him."
a ghost.
So yeah, he may be some sort of phantom.
Maybe.
You know what this sounds like? This would be the perfect scenario for a Netflix scary movie, right?
Oh yeah,
The
true.
The Tickler.
The tickler.
It's like kind of lame, but like could still be scary. I mean, when you think about it, it's like a terrifying thought. Someone's in your room
Or
at night.
Lifetime. We could make it super
I think
dramatic.
that makes so much more sense.
It's like a Lifetime movie. Like I
Well,
don't
in
know.
the
They're
article
sleeping
there
with
was a
someone's
picture
wife.
and there was a feather, and I wanted to know, is he utilizing tools for this tickling, or is it just all?
I think it's just hands. I think it's just hands. I doubt that he goes around with the feather.
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot for a tickler that's just a Kirkwood.
He comes with a toolbox.
yeah.
Well, what really stuck out to me
Setting up.
in the article, and then there was just this one blatant sentence that was like, and now students are deciding to lock their doors at night.
know, this
I was
is
like,
what's
really? I was like, oh, okay, glad that this is what's making you be safe.
I lived right in that neighborhood last year, and I have to say, I'm totally guilty. I never locked my door.
How could
My
you
door was
never
open
lock your
all the
door?
time. I would go
No.
home on vacation, and my door was open.
That's how you get stuff stolen. My
Yeah,
friend
and-
was
Neurotic.
robbed
I
in
like-
that neighborhood.
It's therapeutic to lock it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't need to, it's therapeutic.
I mean,
Like,
it's
can't-
good. It's like the norm, I lock. Okay, so the other night I'm like sleeping, like having a good night's sleep, and all of a sudden I just like start imagining the tickler like crawling in through my window. So I like check out my windows, lock the door, lock my bedroom door.
Oh my
You know what my
God.
roommate's
Wow.
the, I don't know if my
Physically
roommate's the
invades and
tickler.
mentally invades.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think my boyfriend's the
Your
Kirkwood
boyfriend,
tickler.
you see him missing at night.
Yeah. Like, why are you always leaving?
Well, it's also a huge prank now. Like, people are going to be pulling this with their
Absolutely.
friends all the time.
That's terrifying.
And then you don't know if it is real or not.
They're gonna get punched in the face. That's what's gonna happen. That
There'll
is
be a lot of
terrifying,
injuries
but
going around.
Seriously,
trending.
everyone, lock your doors at night. I'm not joking. The tickler is out there. And
Watch
he
out,
tickles,
Brookline.
you die.
I don't know if he's
okay?
in Brookline yet, but maybe.
He's coming.
He's moving in.
He's coming.
But seriously, that's effing scary. So the next story, this is a little bit more lighthearted. Okay, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West reportedly spent up to $2.8 million on their lavish European wedding, contrasting Kim's second wedding in 2011 to Chris Humphries, which cost a reported $10 million, but also they did not pay for any of it because it was all through like sponsorships and like given to them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it was this whole blowout. It was in, okay, so like they flew to Paris for like all the pre-wedding ceremonies. They went to Italy for the actual wedding ceremony. Like they rented this historic venue.
Right, and then back to Paris.
Back to Paris.
Oh, a little back and forth.
For like the after party was back in Paris.
And I think they went to Prague at some point in that little travel.
Maybe like they had to stop in their flights. They had to just like stop over there for something.
Maybe they wanted to change planes.
Yeah,
just for
maybe
new
new plane.
And you know who they got to sing? Okay, so they got Andre Bocelli at their wedding. Okay, how famous are these people? What is Andre Bocelli, like a friend of theirs? You know what I mean? Is it like?
Well, we've kind of been raised in this celebrity culture where all the celebrities are somehow just best buds.
Yeah,
they're just like randomly you'll see a sports star just hanging out with Brad Pitt and they're just like totally cool. I don't know how they do it.
They bond over being in the limelight their whole lives.
That's true. There's probably sort of like a Facebook, but for just famous people, where
like
they
a
can just
secret-
go.
a secret group.
You need a certain amount of money.
I think we're gonna be in there
Facebook,
one day, guys.
Facebook with with like a black icon. It's like an Amex.
One day.
But seriously, so some of the expenses,
Incredible idea.
jets, jewelry, hotels. Did you see like the wall of flowers surrounding the altar?
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sure that was
Great.
lovely.
And they got Lana Del Rey too. I think
I
they
love
spent
her.
an extra
8 million.
another 2.8 million. So this isn't even including Lana Del Rey. Those are the expenses, and then they bought her for 8.2 million.
Right.
Well, they didn't. Yeah,
They bought her.
They bought her. She now
she's
works for
theirs
them.
now.
Jeez.
She must only open at Kanye
sends
West
North to sleep.
concerts.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's the babysitter. But it's crazy. And I'm just excited for Kim's fourth wedding one day. I hope it's to James Earl Jones. I don't know.
this is
Morgan Freeman, maybe. Someone else.
man.
They have a uniting factor.
Hey,
I don't know what it is.
I think that we have this first reaction when we see the story that we're like, oh my God, I can't believe they spent so much money on this. But relative to how much money they make every year, this was probably like a tame affair. They probably just thought that it was, kind of a nice wedding. That was,
modest.
they only had 200 people
Quaint.
there, just a couple
Low-key.
close
Just a
friends
close
in
friends.
Italy with Bocelli. I mean,
Very secret, very
we just have to think
private.
about what they're used to.
Well,
which,
in her last wedding, I know they made like at least 20 million more just selling the photos. And I don't know if they did. They probably did that at this one. I mean, E had the photos first, so.
Right. They did. I think they tried. Kanye's very private.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
have to remember that. So I think they didn't sell as much this time. They only did a couple because even the whole weekend, I keep up with the Kardashians way too much, more than anyone should have.
It's so sad.
more than the
They were
TV show
not
does.
Instagramming anything all weekend, really. It was like very sparse. I know.
It was a dry spell.
But they was, yes.
There was an article about like, Kardashian Instagrams in Paris and just like 20 after 20, just
Right.
for each one's
None
Instagram
of the
account.
wedding, the dress,
Yeah, none of
nothing
the
like
wedding.
that, though.
Wow.
On a similar note, you guys know Kylie Jenner, right? Kendall's little sister.
I do now.
Okay, but she looks so different. She is 16 and she looks 25. I'm thinking lip injections, a little bit Botox. Keep your eyes out. Watch out for her, okay?
I'll Google her.
I think
I'm
she's the
sure.
next Kendall.
So we're looking for a 25-year-old.
25-year-old Jenner. Well, we'll see. I'm still waiting for her next wedding because will it last? I don't know. They have a child together. It might. They're just so famous. I feel like everyone's after them. People love them. They're in the limelight all the time. Gots to be careful. Speaking of the limelight, Fox's latest mind-numbingly shallow reality TV show, I Want to Marry Harry, features 12 American women. Obviously, they had to be American, vying to win the love of a Prince Harry imposter. And apparently the qualifications is like extreme ignorance, okay? So this guy's pretending to be Prince Harry. He looks a lot like him. It's true. He does look a lot, but you know.
He's actually much cuter.
Yeah, you know it's not him. If they've ever seen a picture of Prince Harry, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, that's not Prince Harry. But apparently,
Right.
he said there was great casting, so they got girls who are,
Really out of it.
Really out of it. Don't know how to use a computer, maybe.
Did they just pick him for his Prince Harry
Yeah.
looks? Because how is he going to navigate this show where he's got to be a royal prince if he's just some guy who looks like this
Okay,
dude?
another guilty thing. I watched an entire 20-minute interview with him. His name is Matt Hicks. He's from England. his friend was like, "You look a lot like the prince," but since he's like, we grew up with them, we know the difference. But it's like, but Americans won't know the difference, so they just.
Most of them, I think, should.
It should, right? And so he's like, I started posting pictures of myself on like this website, and I got contacted by producers. Like, let's make a reality show about this. Like, let's have you. So he went through a week of Prince Harry's schooling to like memorize.
Whoa.
His
He's probably getting
actions.
paid so much money for
Yeah.
the show.
Which is, I mean, what is he gonna do? Like when they showed you the little clips, he would just he was like, wow, they've set up all these great dates. Then he would just be sitting there, and these girls would just be like falling all over him.
Well, he was like, oh, all these girls are really out of my league, but for who I'm pretending to be, like, it works out.
Yeah, so it took one like
was such
jet,
a
and they
lar.
were like, I think that's Prince Harry. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah.
They're not British though.
Well,
just
because they never say that it's actually
Yeah, they
him.
call
Yeah,
him
they
the
Call
sir.
him Sir.
Sir.
Right.
Sir.
So they've never explicitly. I would like to know though what actual Prince Harry thinks about this.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen it.
Wait, that's a very good
What
point.
the hell? He's like, why couldn't I just be on my own show? You know what I mean? They had to get a look like. They couldn't even get the real Prince.
I wonder if they paid him to be able to use his, you know what I'm saying?
Fake.
Nice little.
Maybe.
He probably doesn't need the money.
Yeah,
let's be
he
honest.
definitely
doesn't
does.
need it.
But what's going to be the reaction of their? So Fox is sitting there. They're like, I'm going to make the show, and I want this person to be sitting on the couch. What reaction does he want him to have? Because I think the reaction is going to be like, oh, these girls are idiots. Like that's
They're-
not the prince.
Well, that's a good
We
point.
just sit there and laugh at them for an hour every
Yeah.
week.
When people watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, I don't know if you guys do. I personally don't, but you really want to hope, at least in the end. Like there was this one couple, like one of the first ones.
Tristan.
Tristan,
They're
right?
now in a reality show about
No,
breaking up.
Oh.
Tristan and Ryan and Trista.
Oh,
Tristan
really?
and Ryan. That's one
They're
of
on
them.
marriage boot camp. I think,
Yeah,
now.
they're in the marriage
right.
boot camp.
Right. Yeah.
She was in another man's bed. Something like that.
They were the longest. Though.
Yeah,
They were
but
the
you're right,
longest
there
and
were-
Oh, I didn't
strongest
even know
of The
that.
Bachelor.
was
But
love.
there's no sense of, wow, they'll really end up with this person because it's basically like, I've been lying to you about my identity this entire time. I don't see that working out
Do you
well
wanna
in the long
marry
run.
me
Wait,
now?
yeah, no, but think about the season finale. How great that's gonna be when they're like, "You won," and she's like, "Oh my God!"
But how
and
is
then
she-
he reveals himself as an
Like,
imposter.
how are they gonna reveal? Just like pull up a picture from Google and just like compare. You know what I mean?
They'll have to get the real prince.
What if they
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's a joke?
Wait, this
What?
whole thing is a joke.
Well, what if they're like, I'm not Prince Harry, and she's like, wait,
Yeah, you are.
yeah, like,
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. I asked you your birth date. Come on. That's
You
all
totally
it
are.
takes.
but you look so much like him.
Seriously. And he said in the interview, he was like, real relationships start forming, you get emotionally attached. That's like my biggest thing. I have trouble believing that like you can get emotionally attached on a show. You're kissing like 12 other girls at the same time. You know what I mean?
No, I think I don't get any of that. I really don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's on Fox. I mean, Lord knows people will
Enough
watch
said,
it.
it's on Fox.
It's on Fox. People are going to watch it. We'll probably watch it. We'll probably be talking about it. Season finale. We're going to be talking about
But
it.
there probably won't be
he
a
might
season
get
2.
hit. He might. Yeah.
Season 2. I Want to Marry Harry Part 2. People haven't
They
figured
still
it
haven't
out.
figured it out.
He's such a good actor.
I want to marry Harry's twin, Glenn, and it's the same guy. Don't worry.
Prince Glenn.
Yeah, I'm Prince Glenn. You haven't heard about me.
You just make me laugh. It's funny. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Let me
you.
hear some
for
Happy
having
Girl
us.
Talk. So we're going to cut to a quick break, but before that, we just wanted to honor the late Maya Angelou, who passed away this week at age 86. Maya, thank you for your beautiful poetry and eternal words of wisdom, and they'll never be forgotten. So stay tuned for more Girl Talk. Hi, everyone. We're back with Girl Talk. My next guests play the dynamic duo Becca and Autumn in the hit show Marissa and Rocco. Let's take a look.
I would like a large Oreo frap with extra whipped cream, please.
Okay, so that's one tree-hugging tea and one artery-clogging frap with whip for the girl who says please. Clearly she knows what manners are.
I know what manners are. I just. I'm not mean, really. I'm not.
You did forget to say please.
Everyone, I'd like to welcome Hannah Madison and Lauren Robinson. Hi,
Hi.
guys. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So, you both star in Marissa and Rocco.
Yeah.
We have a prop here for us for anyone to know what Rocco looks like. This is his head.
Rocco's head.
This is
Just
him.
chilling.
But
hanging out.
tell me a little bit about your characters. Lauren, you play Becca.
Becca.
Hannah, you play Autumn. What are they like?
Becca and Autumn are Marissa's like best friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Autumn is kind of down to earth. She's very like into the environment. And she and Marissa, I think, have kind of like grown up together. They both have very like wealthy families, and they've like just known each other for a really long time. She's kind of like the normal one in the group.
Yeah, Becca is
Less normal.
Doug, the creator, described her as just, what was it, like spacey, wonderful with like a shot of pink. So like,
yeah.
She's just kind of out there, kind of fun.
A little ditzy, like a little ditzy.
But she's
so
like,
smart.
But so smart. She loves math and music and is like crazy genius at it, but just like doesn't get common sense at all.
Okay.
That's
what I
non-existent.
love is like your introduction to the group was like to teach us how to do math. Like,
But I was
she's
just
so
hanging out
smart,
with, like,
but she's also so dumb.
so dumb.
Okay.
Which is awesome.
Fun times.
Are you anything like your characters in real life? In any way?
Oh, I totally am. Like, I have said before that, like, playing Autumn is basically just, like, showing up and, like, putting on a lot of bracelets and just, like, snarking around.
Yeah, your character's so sassy all
She's
the
so
time.
sassy.
I
She
watched Marissa
wasn't.
Rocco, yes.
She wasn't at first. She was, like, just kind of, like, her thing was that
She
she was
got
earthy.
sassy.
And then, like, progressively, like, my own sass kind of
There
started
are
to
so many
bleed
little
in.
comments like, that's not what I'm talking about, but
Like,
okay.
okay. Yeah.
I'm not like Becca, I don't think,
No.
in real life. I think I'm funny like her.
Amount of time that you have your phone out.
Oh yeah, she takes selfies a lot, like all the time. We have her taking selfies. I don't have my phone on me right now. So if I were Becca, I would, and I would take a selfie right now.
Are you a fan of the like drunken, pouty face selfie?
I
don't know if I would
how
say
they do
fan,
that.
but consistent perpetrator, definitely.
No,
For sure.
I think I'm too old for that. I don't know. I don't even know. Is that when you're?
Yeah,
that
that's
bad?
that
Like-
one. I'm
I don't do the
guilty.
peace sign. I let go of that, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I've sent some pouty Snapchats before.
I say I don't even have Snapchat. Becca would have a Snapchat. and I don't
Becca
have
would
one.
absolutely have a
I don't know what
Snapchat.
they're for.
Well,
Like, there's sexy stuff.
Oh,
not
nice.
exclusively.
Sorry, apparently.
Heated in here. How do you guys kind of like play off each other, balance off each other? Is there any ad-libbing in the show that?
Oh yeah,
A
a lot of what is scripted and what comes out. Like I make up a lot of lines.
yeah, and it's just like, it was made very clear from the beginning that like when we get the script, it's like, the line is like, this is the gist of what you have to get across, but by no means do we have to say like exactly what it says on the page, which is so great. Because I think that like, even though there are like a lot of different writers, like people get a different sense of the characters, and the only
Yeah.
people who have like a real unified sense of who our characters are like us and Doug.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that freedom.
And some of our best moments are when we're just inserting random dialogue because we
Yeah.
think it's appropriate and funny, or we just want to be jerks.
Tell me about what it's like working on set. Any weird stories? Any like crazy things happen?
Yeah, during the superhero episode, I almost got myself sick because we.
Oh my god, the
So
Chinese
I thought
food.
we were filming a scene in a mall, and Doug was like, "Okay, Chinese food is a good meal to have in a mall. It's what you would have if you went, shopping and wanted to get food."
Yeah, food court.
I thought it'd be really funny if during one of my lines I took a huge bite of Chinese food and then I didn't, understand I'd be shooting it 20 times. So
so
every
Well, like
time,
and over like the course of an hour and a half, it's like cold and just
and I just
goodness.
kept doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So I think that was the grossest
you're
thing that happened.
committed to the art. Do
But, like,
you have any
worth
hopes for your characters, like in the upcoming seasons? Anything you want to happen?
Becca has a secret love
Oh my
who
God,
occasionally,
Yeah.
Billy from down the street, who occasionally she goes off and just stares off in the distance about. But we don't know who he is. Perhaps it would be nice to see who he is.
Yeah, let's meet Billy.
Do they?
I love
do
that.
boys come on like? Because I know Marissa, she has a love interest too, but you never see them.
Yeah.
No.
That's actually one of the things that I really love about the show is that like that didn't even occur to me that like we didn't have male characters on the show, because it was just like it just like seems so natural, and it's written in a way it's like there's no. That's
just
not like a
friends.
void. It's just like
they're just friends and they're hanging
It's just a
out.
show about a bunch of girls who just like happen to be friends.
So
like,
female driven, like such a
Yeah.
powerful character. I mean, you have Rocco in there too, but he's surrounded by women all the time.
We have the
because
barista.
we have the,
We have baristas.
snarky barista.
we now have two
man,
baristas.
Snarky man.
But yeah, like I love that about the show, and I think that there's obviously like room for our friend group to expand to include some boys. I mean, they're college girls. Like we have to know some guys.
Yeah.
But,
So, guys, since you are actresses, and we really want to test your knowledge of the celeb world, you may be working with these people in the future. So we're gonna play a little game called the Obscure Celeb Name Game. So there are always those actors you see them all the time in films, and like you never remember their name, or like shows. So we're gonna play a little game. So best out of 10, you guys go separately. If you don't know an actor or actress, just pass. I'm gonna read like a really brief statement about them to maybe help you out. So Hannah, you want to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
Hannah's really smart.
I apologize in advance.
I'm not
The
good at
obscure
this.
celeb name game, testing their celeb knowledge. This is the real world now. This is Hollywood. Okay, my technical skills are put to the test. All right, ready?
Yeah, it's a game just as much for you as it is for us.
Yeah, this is. Let's see if I can.
The challenge
monitor
is
this.
upon
It's
you.
like steering wheel right here.
You've got it.
Yeah.
She played Elliot on Scrubs.
Sarah Chalk. Yeah, ready? I'm gonna be really good at
I
this.
can tell you things about the people.
Gretchen Wieners from Mean Girls.
Her name is Lacey Chabert or Chabert. I
I'll
don't know.
accept that. Yeah, Chabert. I didn't know how to pronounce that either.
I could spell it for you.
There we go. Okay, two for two. Okay, he is in Lost in Translation and Avatar.
It's Giovanni Ribisi.
He's a cutie.
He is a cutie. He's in a movie called That Thing You Do, which is like one of my all-time favorites.
I like him.
He plays a drummer and he breaks his arm at the beginning.
Look at how calm she is. It's not even a. Lauren, where's the shit talking? Come on.
I'm impressed.
Okay, 3 really.
She was amply warned about how good at this I was gonna be.
Yep.
So she plays every leading lady's best friend.
Oh, it's Judy Greer.
Judy Greer.
I love Judy
She's
Greer.
funny.
She just wrote a book. And
She was in the movie
hilarious.
Heartbreaker. No,
She's great.
Jawbreakers.
She was. She was
Fern.
Oh yeah, she was a
Fern.
Fern.
She was weird. I don't know who
She
she is, but she was Fern.
She was Fern. They made her into like a
Development team.
monster. That was her.
Yeah.
Okay, he has lost 200 pounds since Remember the Titans.
Oh,
He was bigger.
I don't know his
He has some
name.
shadows under his
Wow.
eyes.
Yeah, he's
Scary.
not looking great. No,
like
I'm gonna
him.
have to pass. I don't know
Okay,
his name.
pass. All
Who he is.
right, got our first ding ding.
Yikes.
Okay, let's see here.
I'm embarrassed now.
She's
I talked it up so
okay.
bad.
She's a lusty lesbian lover.
Oh, it's Laura Prepon.
Laura Prepon. Look at her, and she has her
Yeah.
red hair. Also from that 70s show.
Yeah.
She's super
Yeah.
famous then.
Jonna.
He played Professor Snape in Harry
Alan
Potter.
Rickman.
Aw.
Yeah, that guy.
Guy.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, his crazy eyes are a hit in Hollywood.
Steve Buscemi.
Okay, I know who he is.
That was
Yeah,
the
dude.
first one I
That's a
knew.
good
That was a softball. That was a softball.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
This
It
one.
made me feel better that I had to pass on one.
This one's my favorite. Sexy vampire from True
Oh,
Blood.
Alexander Skarsgård.
So hot.
He's
Look
so
at
hot.
How he is.
It's weird though because he looks just like his dad, who's not hot.
Yeah. Who's his dad? What's his
Stellan Skarsgård.
Stellan Skarsgård, who like always
Yeah.
plays the evil villain and
Yeah,
stuff.
or he's
and,
the professor from Thor. He's like,
Right.
yeah.
All right, last one. So you
Alright.
only passed on one. She's Karen from Will and Grace.
Oh, Megan Mullally.
yeah.
I saw her in a Broadway musical.
Yeah, she's fab. She
Nice.
just showed. I've been
And,
watching Happy Endings, and she just
Young
showed up on that.
Frankenstein. She was great.
She's good.
She signed my little playbill.
I love her.
Hannah, nice
got
job.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Who's the guy that I missed?
Who was that one? Oh, Ethan Suplee.
Nah, I wouldn't have known that.
And he's
Ethan
he's like My Name
Suplee.
is Earl. And
Yeah,
he
he's one of those people who I've seen a million times, but
and
just
his weight loss, it did. I mean, it's so healthy for him, but I feel like a lot of people forget who he is. He's kind of
Yeah.
that token bigger guy. Lauren,
All
are you
right.
ready? You ready?
Laura? I'm ready
I know
for you.
celebrities.
All right.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
She played Lainey Boggs in She's All That.
She's a very attractive lady with long dark hair. Her name is
She's got 3 names.
3 names. You got it.
Sarah Michelle Cole.
You were so close. Are you passing?
No, that's what her name is.
She's just
Sarah Michelle,
renaming
you know.
celebrities. That's the
Long
game now.
dark-haired lady.
Long dark-haired lady. 3 long dark-haired ladies.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's her. That's her. You know. Okay. Do
That's
you want to
one
know
of-
her real name?
Can I say it?
What is her real name, Hannah?
It's Rachel Lee Cook.
There
Cool.
you go.
Good for
Ding,
her.
ding.
What a stupid name.
Whatever.
It's
not
one too
famous.
many names.
That's
She
why
needs
no
to
one
tone it
remembers.
down.
That's why no one remembers her name. It's
3
too many
too
She
names.
needs to,
names.
yeah, she needs to tone it down with her number of names.
Cut out-
Okay.
cut
She's
out
not
that
planning on
cook,
murdering a
Rachel
president, I
Lee.
don't think.
All right. He plays Harrison on Scandal.
He's an attractive black man.
He is very
Attractive
attractive.
black man.
Attractive black man. His name's Rodney.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
He's Columbus Short. Columbus Short. Stomp the Yard. You
He's got a
remember
really
Stomp the
great
Yard?
name.
I know what that is.
So
Columbus
handsome.
Short. What a
Is
great
he
name, though.
short? Is he short?
No.
Maybe.
Medium
That's
height.
an incorrect name.
This
then.
one, I think you'll get this one. She plays Detective Benson on SVU. Oh my God.
She also has a really good name.
Middle-aged, nice lady with earrings.
She does have really nice earrings on in that picture.
Those are great. Teal's a great color.
No, they've been going for like
Kathy.
Detective
You
Kathy.
don't know who Mariska Hargitay is?
There we go.
I'm embarrassed for you. I'm just here to help.
You're almost done.
okay.
Oh, I don't.
No, I have 6 more, I believe.
Everyone loves a comeback. Okay, she won an Oscar this year for 12 Years a
Oh
Slave.
man, she has a, is it Leela or something?
That's close.
Leela.
That's closer than you've been.
She's a glamorous dress. She got in through this casting agency in New York. I know that.
You know so much about her, except that is
don't know
why
who
we
she
have this game. No one remembers their names.
Except for me.
Hannah.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita
I
Nyong'o.
adore her.
Oh,
She's great.
Lupita.
She was
Lupita
awesome.
Nyong'o.
That was a performance well deserved.
Oh, she's so fabulous.
This one I feel like is a little tough. Let's see
Okay.
here.
I got it.
Bring it on.
Okay.
I'm ready to like help you. Let's do this.
Okay.
Ooh.
He plays like
kidding.
the other guy in
Square
every
John
movie.
Man.
He has
John
a very
Man.
square job.
Seventh Heaven. He was Jessica Biel's boyfriend.
Want to watch Seventh Heaven?
His name.
Steve.
Steve. It's like
He does
another-
kind of look like a Steve.
Steve or
right?
Dan.
I think those are his names in all the movies that he doesn't get the girl.
I feel like
It's
he plays a
Steve.
lot of Marks.
Steve Wilson.
A lot of like Doctor, who's like
Brads,
the other guy.
Brents.
Mark Timothy.
That is a waspy looking man.
You want to know?
Yeah,
Who
sure.
is he?
Jeff Stoltz.
What a dumb
Right?
name.
And Jeff spelled G-E-O.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. He looks like
Wait,
a
is it
Steve.
Stoltz? Like like Eric Stoltz? Like
No,
S-T-O-
like S-T-U-L-T-S.
Then I
That's
don't
what no
get
one
it.
remembers saying.
All right. Who's next? Who
Okay.
else?
Spider-Man and Juno.
Oh, he looks like someone I want to be my dad.
Right? He
You
plays
do.
the dad
You
in
do
Juno.
want him
Come
to
on.
be your dad.
He seems nice. Oh, I enjoyed him in Juno. He was
No,
nice.
he's a nice dad, but then he's always
nice.
angry in Spider-Man. He's like the head of the journal, the newspaper.
Oh, the angry guy, and he has like white hair, grayish hair, and that. He
Yeah.
just yells at Spider-Man.
Yep. Man who yells at Spider-Man.
His first name is initials. He's got initials.
What, RT?
Nope.
BJ?
Nope.
QP?
TP?
CP.
MS?
All right. Pass. Hannah.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
This has actually
We
turned
love
out to be
him.
more embarrassing for me because now I have to
He knows
admit
them.
how much time I spend watching
I'm a little
television.
concerned Hannah knows most of
I
those.
read
It's like-
books and literature.
Okay.
We have
I'm a little-
we have three more,
study.
three guys, and I feel you'll probably get
Okay.
this one. Big Bang Theory. Plays a genius.
You know, he's a really nice man. He plays Sheldon.
Yeah.
he's a funny
That's a
boy.
name.
Broadway star.
we can give you a point for Sheldon.
You know,
Well, I haven't
he's
been
very
keeping track of
nice.
your points. I think
He's
it's just the
skinny
one.
and tall.
Yeah.
He plays Big Bang Theory with that guy who was on Roseanne.
I don't even watch this show when I know
Blonde
his
girl,
name.
His name is like Kaylee or something.
It is.
It is.
Cool.
So you know
I
the
don't
show. This
I know
is
the show. I have no clue.
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons. He's a nice
He
guy.
looks like
He's
a Jim, I
awesome.
think.
He does look like a Jim Parsons.
All right,
but-
almost done.
Almost.
Fun fact, this next one I met when I was in California, and he took a picture and he rubbed the back.
Oh.
He rubbed my back a
That is
little.
Ashton
That's
Kutcher.
kind-
That is
that's
not,
not
a
a
hard
pic-
one.
that
You
is-
gave me an easy one because I'm failing at
That's
this.
not a picture of Ashton
No, it's
Kutcher, my
not. Who
darling.
is it?
No.
He looks like Ashton Kutcher.
It's not
I know
Ashton
who that
Kutcher,
is.
for the
Nope.
record.
It's who?
His name is
It's
a little
Ian
weird.
Somerhalder.
Yeah, he is
was
sexy.
on Lost. He was like
He
the
was
first one to die.
Lost. He was in Rules of what is that? The Rules of Attraction, I think, that movie with James Vanderbeek. A little obscure, but Vampire Diaries really brought him to the next level. All right, last one.
Oh,
Is
is he also the guy from Vampire Diaries?
You can redeem yourself.
All right.
This one, okay, he has famous friends, Seth Rogen and Jason Segel.
You know this.
I know it.
You know this.
because I saw the name.
We
earlier.
talking about this
you saw the name, just remember the name.
He's Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon.
He is.
He is Seth Rogen's friend in that movie, The World.
This is
Ending.
Who's he
End.
dating? You know who he's dating.
Oh yeah, he's dating that girl.
Oh, come
Oh,
You knew
that
that
guy's dating that girl.
That girl, Allison Pill.
There it is.
Okay.
He's Jay Bouchard.
Yeah, we'll accept it.
Yeah.
Jay Baruchel.
You know, that's probably not
Jay
the worst.
Baruchel.
The worst mangling of his name that he's ever
I'm
heard.
really happy you got the first half of that. Even the Jay Ba.
Jayba.
Yeah.
Jayba.
Guys.
We like had a quick drill about how to say Jay Baruchel's last
I
name,
didn't
but
remember
not
it.
down.
Downing the wine after that.
Yeah, just like have a moment of like, oh god, we did
This
it.
is why
So,
we're a dynamic duo. Though.
Yeah, because I know
it's
the names of
teamwork.
people, and
I can
Lauren
tell
is
you
just
witty
so
things about them.
pretty.
That's why the chemistry is so good.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Well, thank you so much for playing.
Of
You guys are
course.
the best. Make sure to watch Marissa and Rocco Wednesdays at 9, and it's also on dogtunemedia.com. And make sure to follow us on Twitter at our handle @girltalk_big. And thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you soon.